Hi, my name is Jennifer Hansen, and today we'll be introducing to you one of the benefits of becoming your own banker. We're going to be focusing on turning liabilities into assets using financing as a wealth creation strategy. You know, most Americans borrow because they have to, but wealth creators borrow because they want to. The way you and I finance our lives always impacts our wealth, for better or for worse, it just does. The first principle to increasing our wealth is to understand the power of our cash flow. Everything, and I mean everything we buy, involves financing. We either borrow money and pay interest to someone else to use their money, or we pay cash, draining our savings and giving up the ability to earn interest for the rest of our lives on that money. We call that the lost opportunity cost. Every financial decision we make impacts every other financial decision because they're all tied together. We're going to now compare two ways to finance a car, and we're using cousin A and cousin B in this scenario. They're both going to buy the exact same car, same model, same price, same color, same style, same interest rate, etc. But before purchasing the cars, both cousins are going to attend seminars on wealth creation. Cousin A's seminar is all about using the government-promoted Qualified Internal Revenue Code plans in the 400 series. Cousin A selects the 401k because it had the longest line. He was also enticed by the immediate tax deduction, his company's match, and the fact that it allows his money to grow tax-deferred. Now, here's a question for you. Who is opening his chest of money on the bottom right? The answer is his partner, the IRS. They don't invest any money and they don't take any risk, but every April 15th, they're going to check how their money is growing as well. Cousin B's seminar was different. It emphasized liquidity, so he has the use and the control of his cash flow. He identifies ways to capture money that is currently being lost, unknowingly or unnecessarily, and he uses these funds to build additional wealth, properly using an Internal Revenue Code 7702, where his assets will grow tax-advantaged. You can see that he's in a hurry to put his money someplace other than where cousin A put his in the chest. So if he wants to take his money out penalty and tax-free, he can do that anytime he wants without restriction. So we're going to call cousin A in this scenario a debt manager and cousin B an asset manager. And we're going to do that because of the way they both manage their money. Now, they both go to the slick car salesman, and he knows already that they want the same exact car, so he has them ready. But before they go, cousin A went to the bank to see if they would help him finance his car. Now, he showed them his credit report, and they said, great, you're a good debt manager, you've always paid your bills on time, so we'll lend you the money. So they set up a monthly payment plan of $230 a month, and cousin A, like a good debt manager, pays the bank back every month for 4 years the $230. Cousin B, he's been saving his money or putting his money into a 7702, and he calls that his family banking system. So he goes there to finance his car and borrows the $10,000 and again sets up the same repayment plan as cousin A, and also pays back $230 a month for the 4 years. So that after 48 payments, they both have finished paying off their cars, but the car has depreciated in value. We're going to say it's now worth, say, around $4,000. But where did every penny of that $11,040 that they both paid end up? That's the question. Well, for cousin A, all of that principal and interest went down this black hole. We call the black hole a rat hole. And the corner bank and the rat hole are pretty much the same thing because once you put your money in there, you'll never see it again. Cousin B, on the other hand, paid the $11,040 back into his family banking system. So he has access to that money to reuse again next time he wants to buy something. If we add to that the $4,000 of the depreciated car, he has a grand total of $15,000 back in his control. So you can see why he's pretty happy jumping up and down, and he's in cloud nine. Cousin A looks over at his grand total, which is $4,000, and then he runs over to the rat hole and says, "Where's the rest of my money?" You know, if Cousin A continues to finance his life this way, that rat hole is going to just grow larger and larger, and it's going to consume a heck of a lot of his retirement money. Now, we all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but trees do have branches, and so do banks. And Cousin A is one of the guys helping to build more and more branches of his corner bank. So when you finance your next car or vacation, business expansion or equipment or kids' education, anything at all that you finance, you will either increase your net worth or decrease it. You can be a cousin A or a cousin B because you have a choice. Which cousin do you want to be? If you want to be cousin B, the first step is to read best-selling author Nelson Nash's book, Becoming Your Own Banker, and calling me so we can set up a webinar appointment and we can teach you further about how becoming your own banker can help you in your life in a personal way. Thanks very much for listening, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.